Hi, welcome. Greetings, you Team Pamela. How are you doing? I'm okay. We thank God for everything. It is another day, another time which the Lord has made, and here we are, the children of God. We are here. God is good all the times, and all the times God is good, and that is His nature. So we are back here, and I was here like 2 hours ago, but by bad luck, I pressed the wrong button, and then my life just got deleted. So I got frustrated, but I decided let me come and make a video because tomorrow is also another day. You don't get worked up because of things which you can still rectify. So I'm here, and I just want to talk about the issues which we discussed and maybe add something small. Mura Senso and Rosio Mom were looking for beds. Remember, they were conned in Nairobi. That is according to them, which I don't buy now. Because if they wanted the best bed in Nairobi, beds, because they wanted to buy one, I think, and then they were offered one. Buy one, get one free. And then that's why they sent money up from. Who does that? You pay 50%, the rest you pay after delivery. So according to them, they got conned, which I don't buy, because someone who can buy a bed expensive like that cannot go and shop, do window shopping, or buy the beds which I showed them trying to buy. Because now time is very short. The time which they have been talking about this bed is just like a span of 1 week or so. And Mura Senso had sent money to Nairobi. Let's just be honest here. Mura Senso had sent money to Nairobi, the money which was conned. And what time or when did he send money again to Migori to make bed for him? So you see, this one, he like contradicting himself. It's like now, Migori, that is a friend of Mura Senso. So which means Mura Senso was just buying beds in Migori and tried to play with people's minds. Oh, I sent money to Nairobi and then I got conned. No, because the time is very short. When did he order these ones of Migori and already he was conned in Nairobi? Because there's nothing which goes unnoticed in Mura Senso's video. If maybe after being conned in Nairobi, he would have said, I decided to make other beds in Migori. So what I'm trying to say here, this is my overthinking. Oh, I see like now, this bed which was being made in Migori, this is the one Mura Senso was telling his subscriber that he's been conned, so that these people can feel pity of him and then send him money or send him bed, because he likes saying, if you have extra, send me one. So like now, if you want, you have extra bed or two, send it to Mura Senso, because even the ones they went to check in Migori, Rosio Mom never liked. And it's like Mura Senso went there with a fixed mind or fixed opinion. Paint me, I like this. If you don't want, you can just even paint it white. But me, I like it. But it seems Rosio never liked it, and people in the comment section didn't like what Mura Senso did, because they expected Rosio Mom to have a say in this. Remember Rosio Mom in Argentina, Mura Senso never used to have any say. I think it is tit for tat. Madam Parasite, it is now tit for tat. You had a say in Argentina, Mura Senso have a say here at home. That's why you hear Mura Senso, I paid, I like it, you don't like the color, you'll just paint it, maybe white. Sometimes I don't like such kind of relationship. I don't think they are healthy. As much as we can sit here and laugh about it is not healthy. Relationship is good where two partners, you agree to disagree. You sit down before you go to do maybe buying this kind of stuff. You sit down, or first you go do window shopping. By the time you are going to buy now, already your mind is fixed. You've decided what you are going to take. But these are two people who don't go for window shopping. They rather sit down and beg, but not making good use of the money which they are begging. You see, so now they went to Migori, and Rosio Mom was not pleased with the bed, and Mura says so. They went again to another site, and this time round, where they went last was this boy who was making the tables for them. Remember the tables? And Mura Senso lied. Mura Senso lied. Oh, this boy, we agreed had to pay him $1,000. You know, $1,000 to Mura Senso, it has become like 100 Kenya shillings. He starts counting from $1,000. It doesn't start from $1. No, 1,000 is the least for Mura Senso, because the kind of money he's been handling or receiving from people. So after that, I decided I will go back and remove Mura Senso's video from archive. Let's hear what Mura Senso said then. It was 20,000. Now it has become like 1K USD, which he gave this man, which is a lie. because these people, they lie too much. Sometimes they need this your lies, Mura Senso. It's not good. And Rosio Mom is also backing you up. You just lie to your subscribers because you want what you want. So we are going to check on that. And then again, we are going to check now this issue of Mura Senso now coming to advise people, the subscribers, forgetting all this time. He's the one who has been telling them, please come and buy land in Kenya. Come and buy land in Nyabuhanse. Come, lands are getting scarce now. If you have your money, run. People who are staying abroad, Europe, America, Asia, this is the best. African weather, especially Nyabuhanse weather, is very good. Look at the sun. Look the sunset. Look the sunset, how it is. Come, this is the place to be. And he has convinced many people. And I think people are going to lose their properties or their money in this influence of Mura Senso, because maybe people thought this is the man we can trust, this is the man we can believe in. But now, all of a sudden, after maybe some people out there, because you can't tell who has bought, sometimes we hear them. This is a plot from my friend from UK. This one is from the US. This one is from Canada. This is from where? But you don't know how these transactions were done. The only ones which we can say that is of Winnie Ball, which was a gift, and the EU, which was a gift, which we know is not a gift. It is something which he was paying back. And all of a sudden, he came and said, okay, I have a forest here. I want to do business now. We can partner. You come. We can make a team. We can build villas here. But keep it in mind that I'm not selling my land. I'm just going to lease my land, because here in Kenya, foreigners don't own lands. So Mura Senso is the one who's coming with this. All this time he's been advocating for come buy land. Come. Even today he said land is 15,000 US dollars. Now he's not even telling people this 15,000 US dollars. Is it an acre? Is it a quarter? What is it? Is it an eighth? Yeah, you can't understand. You see. So he's talking like this. Because now he has changed the tune of issue to do with land. Now, how about the people who have bought the land in Nyabuhanse? Bought, not leasing. Now he's talking about a foreigner cannot buy land, he just lease. Maybe there are people who never wanted to lease the land. Maybe there were other areas or places in Africa where they could go and buy land. But you persuaded them, you made them come to a place whereby you cannot buy land. You just lease the land. So it's good to tell someone the truth, or tell your people the truth. So this one lies on them. If they want to lease, they can lease. Because here in Kenya, we have many foreigners who are doing businesses. Does not mean if you lease, you cannot do a business. 99 years are very many years. But still, one need to decide, I want that type of transaction, or I don't want. Because it should not be like after you spending your money is now when you get changes after you've done it. So sometimes that one can frustrate. But who gives this instruction is Mura Senso. Who made you buy the land? Mura Senso. And now he's telling you now you cannot buy the land, you have to lease it. So there I didn't find it like someone who is very truthful. Same to Nasto also. I heard Nasto. Just the video yesterday also coming out trying to tell people, oh, when you are buying land, you have to be very careful. Even you have to check the road, because that has brought so many things. You have to check. So this is the time now when they are waking up. After now they have seen people have invested in Nyabuhanse. People have bought lands even where places where there are no roads. They never told their supporters this before. Now they are telling them after. Now people are frustrated. You know, such kind of things, someone can get frustrated to the extent of even try leaving that land. So I think maybe they are happy when people get frustrated to the extent of just leaving the lands to them. So, and you find like now, these lands which maybe they made people took, like the land of the late Jamaican grandma, she's deceased now. They have used banana in it. JU now, maybe he has waited, he's not seeing anything. They have put now hay. So you don't know other lands what they are going to do with them. What they are going to do with them. So now I want to start putting the receipt where Mura Senso is talking about giving this boy 20,000, whether it's a boy, is a man, giving this man 20,000 for the work, and then later on changing it to be like $1,000. So you wonder, which is which, Mura Senso? Stick to your word. Just be truthful. I don't think it's also good for someone to be just talking all the time. It's not right. So let's have a look at that reset.
The best will be you working from here. Ama unahitaji vitu za steam. Vitu za steam. Basi utatafuta hata pickup. Kujibebea magogo yote. Uende nayo utengeneze vitu pole pole zikiwa tano turudishe na pickup. Sawa. Wale ni confirm kwa sababu ukweli tunatengenezea vile vya kwangu vitu hapa. Okay. I'm doing a deal with Elijah. Elijah tells me he used to work in a very big company in Tanzania. But now that he's moved to this side, he doesn't have machines to work. So he's asking me to pay him 20,000, to give him 20,000 to go and buy the machines, and that will be his payment. I think that's okay because after this, he has machines that he can keep working from and yes. Haya Elijah. Elijah, mimi nitakupea 20,000. Uende ununue vyombo vyako na hiyo ndio itakuwa malipo yako ya hii kazi. Wewe ufanye tu.
So that is Buddha Senso making a deal with Elijah, because this one, the carpenter, is called Elijah. He used to work in Tanzania, but now Buddha Senso wants him to do this job for him. And they agreed on 20,000 Kenya shillings, which he was going to buy the machines. And Buddha Senso said, that is the deal, and that is what I'm going to give you as your pay. You see, 20,000 Kenya shillings. And then, what did Mura Senso say in his last video? Let's have a look and see how Mura Senso can lie. He's a very good liar. He's a manipulator. He is used to manipulating his subscribers. So we're not going to sit here and just let him lie to you people. We are going to uncover the truth for you. Otherwise, just listen to what he said this time around when he went to this person. And first we are going to see the Migori bed. Then we are going to go to that Elijah, because Elijah is having a place where now he's making these tables. I think he has gotten orders through Mura Senso. There are people who are now promoting him to buy things from him, and he's making very nice tables. And then there's one thing also which caught my eye. That's why I have to take you to Migori first, then I take you to Elijah, because here we've heard Mura Senso saying Elijah was to be paid 20,000 Kenya shillings. So what did Mura Senso pay Elijah exactly? Because we have to go as per the videos, what the video said. Let's go to Migori, my people.
Now, here we are with Rocio. We want to see if we can get what we want. We are going to visit a friend of ours called Diani Furnitures. Tom, we are here. Hey, Tom, naona umetayarisha kutayarisha. Tom is here. This is Tom. How are you? Tom, I'm fine. Say hello to my viewers. Mr. Tom. Hello. Yes. Hello. How is Mr. Tom? I'm fine. Hey. I'm fine. This is my wife. Her name is Rocio. Hello. Jambo sana. Yes. Rocio, you can stand here. This is our bed. Yes. You know, I brought you here just to approve. And also you can see other designs, you see? Yes, Tom. Yeah. Nimeleta mama, yeye mwenyewe aone. Yeye mwenyewe aone. Lakini sasa anaona. Anaona. Unaona? Rocio, I'm saying I brought you here to come and see. And then we decide how far we're gonna do. Me, I like it already. It's fantastic. Okay, paka rangi ingine ya white. Sasa si unajua rangi ni rangi. Inaweza amua tunaweka ingine, haina shida. Rangi si haina shida. Rangi hata white ukipenda bado inaenda. I'm saying color is color. Rocio, what do you have to say? There's still other beds. If you don't like this, different designs. But I already paid for this. We are going with it. Yes. 5 kids using this bed. Guys, this is the design. I think, I like it. Maybe if they don't like the color, they can put a different color. But when, still it's wet.
So Mura just took Rocio there to go and just see or witness what he had bought. Already he had bought it. So, sometimes it's not easy for someone. You already bought it, and then you paid for it, and then even if you say, I don't like it, then it will not make any difference. But I saw the looks from Rocio mom. She didn't like it. That is the bed which Rosio Mura Senso bought for themselves. That is their bed. Me, I've never seen a bed like that. This is the new design or what? What type of bed is this? Hmm? And Mura Senso said they once went there. So is this Nairobi where they went? Because the time frame is very short. Remember, he just came out here and cried about the bed. When did he get time to go to Migori, pay for the bed, and then the bed to be made, and only for Rosio Mam to be taken there to witness? You see, it's like now this is the bed which Mura Senso was talking about. Oh, my bed, someone has conned me. He was not conned. Mura Senso just used that word of conning so that, no, they lie a lot, and Rosio is backing him up. No wonder he bought this bed with these small legs for you. No wonder, because you are always lying with him. Huh? No wonder he took you to witness such a bed. What is that? Is that the wedding bed or what? My people, when I saw that, I could not believe it. Rosio Mom could not talk, but I think this one deserves her. This is the type of bed she likes. Let her go with it. She can just go and paint it white. But people were not happy. Because already you heard Mura Senso, the way Mura Senso was talking. Me, I like it. Me, I've already paid. So he just took Rosio there, just to stand there and witness, like it, or maybe go look for another one, or decide for any bed. But already he had paid, so there was nothing these people could do. So Rosio could not do anything. But the subscribers came for Mura big time. Nowadays they can talk. The subscribers for Mura Senso nowadays, they have a voice. They can talk. The things which they feel are not okay, they can even talk nowadays. Before they could not. Thanks to us, we will sit here and still talk. So I want us to hear what they said. I will read some of the comments, then we take it from there, because you saw the design of this bed. You saw this? I think they just went again, because now here I'm getting confused. Mura Senso is confusing people. Maybe he went to Migori, stole the design and took it. Where he took the design, I'm taking you to where he took the design. And I think the person whom he gave this design did not even have the tape measure. Even that thing which they rub with the wood with, that one, how does it, what is it called? The one which make it to be at least better. What is it called? You are going to see that was not, Kiswahili says msasa. Kiswahili calls it msasa. There was no msasa in it. That makes it be smooth. It was not smooth and where I'm going to take you. Otherwise, let me read some of the comments, then we move and hear what Mura Senso is talking on the other side. Mind you, we talked about 20,000 here. He paid this man. So there where we are going to hear how much is he talking about. Let's continue. I will just read some few comments, because the comments were very many, and we'll read just few, then we move, because we cannot read everything. There's one who is saying here, Marwa, because I like and respect you, I didn't dislike the video. You were wrong on so many levels how you disrespected Rosio. You didn't value her opinion at all. That bed is ugly. I really admire her patience and love for him. Marwa, please don't mess this one up. She is a good woman and she will help you to prosper. So this one is saying that it's because he or she loves Mura so much, that's why he didn't dislike the video. Otherwise, this video he would have given it. Because Mura Senso, according to this person, disrespected Rosio, because as you heard Mura Senso say, me, I've paid this, I've paid for it, I like it, period. So we are going with it home. This is our bed. Another one is saying, please, Marwa, can't leave the interior designing of the villa to your wife, Rosio. Seriously, that bed is too shagala-bagala for such a classy villa. Not reactor saying this, shagala-bagala. You saw the bed yourself. And wait, you'll see the other one. Maybe that one is better than this one. You will tell me. And then this one is saying, who would spend money on a dirty bed that is not even built good? Old board is used. Why carried Rosio to choose when you already paid for the bed and made it clear that you are taking it? Totally disrespectful. So these are just comments which people are making in this video. Another one is saying, this guy's attitude is something else. Mr. Know-It-All. So the comments are so many because they didn't like what Mura Senso did, because by the time they were going there, already he had already made his mind. I've paid for it. We are going with it home. This is our bed. So that is the bed which Rosio Mom is, and Mura Senso are going to sleep on their wedding day. And then he's coming to tell people, oh, showing people the pictures of the bed which they chose. There was nothing which they chose. There's no way they chose beds. This is the bed, or this is the person who was supposed to make them the bed. But because he never wanted to pay, he came out in pretense that the beds were, or maybe the lorry didn't deliver, or were talking shagala bagala. Look at someone who is saying he went for the nice bed. Such beds, you see them on the road. Do you think you can even stand to look for such a bed? Will you even admire anything there? No one can admire such bed. But Mura Senso is saying, I paid for it. When did you pay for it? And all this time you are still talking about the beds which got lost in Nairobi. How many beds were you supposed to have in the villa? Let's continue. Let's go now to that place now where Mura Senso is taking us, because this one we've seen, but we want to hear. He told us he paid this man 20,000, and again, what is he paying him? Because he told us he paid 20,000, and in these other videos, he's changing his mind. Let's go.
Yes. Mura, you've moved now your carpentry here. That is your wife. Huyo ni mke wako. Oh, I've never. It's first time coming to his home. Yeah, he's really tried. Rosio, hey. You see, making beds is a hard thing. Not the way. Whoa. Look, he did more tables for one of you. One of you gave her a big deal. This guy now is a rich man. But he doesn't say hello to the wife. Habari yako? Hey. Wewe ndio mke wa bosi? Aya. I'm saying.
So now this is the place. This is the guy who made the tables for Mura Senso. And this is now where he's doing his job at his home. And you spotted the bed. You look at this bed. You look at the same bed. You look at this bed. You see it just resembles the one which we saw in Migori. And Rosio Mom spotted it. It's like now they stole the design from Migori and brought it here, because this man, according to Mura Senso, is supposed to work for them. So maybe for a cheap price, You see? And if you go closer to that bed, even if you watch it, that bed, it is not done well. It is not. It's like now when you have a mattress, you just put it on top of that bed. It's like you are putting the bed on a table. Like you're putting the bed on a table. You wonder, because these are the beds which Mura Senso and Rosio Mom are going around to check the beds which they want to put in their villa. Who in their right mind? You have such a beautiful house. And I'm telling you, these people, they don't know how to do anything. If they are left to buy things, they will buy things which you cannot even believe. Because they cannot go for best thing. We have shops, we have places to buy bed. Even in Migori, if they wanted to go into many furnishers shops, in Migori, Homa Bay, all these towns they have it, Kisumu, Nairobi, Eldoret, wherever. So long as you have your money, you can buy this bed anywhere you want. But look at the things which they want. The beds which have leg of a stool, even stool is bigger. And look where they are heading to, because he likes cheap things. He's not used to buying anything. He's not used to buying anything. So let's keep on hearing, because Mura Senso now is going around. Is this your wife? Rosio Mom is being shown areas. And, when she left Migori, she left with attitude. Maybe she thought this one was going to make a better one. Let's look if this one is making a better one for them.
Look, this guy has made tables here. Look, he has made tables, you see? So I'll tell you a story of this young man here. He came to my home looking for work. I asked him, what can you do? He told me, I can do carpentry. Then I asked him, what do you lack? He told me the biggest thing I lack is my own equipment, gadgets to actually do the work. I asked him how much. He quoted over $1,000. I gave him the money.
Mura Senso is lying, and this is the reason why I first brought that video. The amount which this boy quoted was 20,000 Kenya shillings, and he gave that boy 20,000 Kenya shillings. And now he's talking of $1,000 US. Why would he lie to people? You know, when he thinks people forget, he thinks internet forget. And the videos are out there. Look at what Mura Sensor is saying. Oh, he quoted $1,000. No. Mura Sensor is the one who always quotes $1,000. He sees $1,000 as 100 Kenya shillings. That's why he keeps on talking about $1,000. This boy never quoted 1,000. He said 20,000 Kenya shillings because he was from Tanzania. And you know, Tanzanian 20,000 Kenya shilling of Tanzania is of Kenya is a lot in Tanzania. So maybe that is the reason why he talked about 20,000 Kenya shilling. But Mura Sensor is changing it now. With Rosio Mom, they like lying to their subscribers, lying to the viewers, lying to everyone. And look, but when he's lying, he is moving around. He like lying when he's just walking with his friend GoPro. Let's continue. Mura Sensor is saying here, the boy quoted $1,000 and he gave him the money. In that video, that is now where a quotation was being made. Mura Sensor said, we have agreed with this boy. I'm going to give him 20,000 Kenya shilling. Did you see the video which I had first put for you? And that is the reason why I pulled that video to bring it here so that you can see. Sometimes these receipts help a lot. So you see, Mura Sensor lies a lot. Where would he get that $1,000? Where would he get that? And he's the one who, every now and then, he's a beggar, begging with the wife. And these lies are becoming too much. You cannot tell your subscribers the truth. Why would you lie? And then you know there's a video which you made which you say 20,000 Kenya shillings. Now he's changing it to be 1K, over 1K dollars. And this 1K, as I said earlier, Mura Sensor sees 1K US dollar as something like very little amount because he's been receiving a lot of money. He's been handling a lot of money. Money which is meant for other things. Mura Sensor takers see. So when he sees $1,000, he sees like 100 Kenya shilling. Let's continue here in Mura Sensor with his lies.
All condition that any carpentry work I would love to do in my home, he will be doing it for free. Not really free, but as we deduct that money, purely is payment. But instead of me being a hardy boss, I invested my money in him, and today, here we go. See.
So you heard Mura Sensor. He likes using people because he knew he started by saying, that is Mura Sensor. He likes using people. He started by saying, now he will be doing things for me for free. And then he knew people are going to say, oh, why free? Because now he's saying he has invested his money in this man because he bought him the machine. The machines which this boy wanted were for 20,000 Kenya shillings, not 1K US dollars. You see the machine, they cannot reach that. Mura Sensor, sometimes calm down with your lies, calm down. And now Mura Sensor saying he'll be deducting slowly. So it's like now this boy is working for Mura Sensor. And I think this is the reason why they left Migori to come and take this bed, because I know this bed was made for them. You see that bed closely. I think this one is for free for sure. You see this bed, you cannot even understand, or you can't even tell where the mattress is going to be, unless maybe it is just like a table, you put the mattress on top of it, and the way it is shaking. Oh my goodness, Mura Sensor. So this is the lie which I wanted you to hear. Mura Sensor lies a lot because in putting the receipts, I cannot put everything. But at the end of the day, it's like now they stole the design from Migori and brought it here for this man to work on it so that they can get it cheap. Because that man maybe was selling at a higher price, though maybe he had paid, and maybe there was some which he wanted more because there are so many beds he wants in the villa. So I think he took the design from that person, brought it here. But if you watch this one, if you see it keenly, this one, he didn't even use that mshasa. It is just like this, looking at it, all the wood is just rough, very rough. It can even cut your back. I think this is what Rocio loves, because I saw her taking the picture. I think this one, she loved this one. This is going to be their wedding bed. Because Mura Sensor said, this is our bed, we are going to go with it home. So I want us to check the part where Mura Sensor is talking about, and now if you are a foreigner, you cannot buy land in Kenya, you have to lease it, and all this time is the one who has been coming here telling people, oh, you have to come and buy land in Africa, but now even if you are buying now, you have to hurry. Land now is 15,000 US dollars. At the same time, you see, you wonder, what is this man talking about? Must you talk about this thing? Let people decide on what they want. If they want to stay abroad, so be it. So be it. People cannot just flock themselves in one place like this. No, no, no. The world is big, and God wants people to scatter all over the world, not coming to put people together just because of you want land or you want money. Let's have a look at it.
But as we speak, there's no big pieces left anymore. All big pieces are bought, and again the price is double, just because of this compound, because of this villa. The prices here have skyrocketed like crazy, like you're buying in town. If you don't have, like, people even asking for 15,000 US. I'm telling you, 15,000 US. If somebody is really in problems, they're asking 10,000 US. So I'm really thinking probably in the future what I'll do, I may end up actually working with some of you. We build villas in this forest of mine. You see here, this forest of mine. I'm thinking maybe in future we can build, we can create a team, and then those who want to retire near Marwa or near this beautiful river YouTube.
That part now. Mura Sensor is now trying to tell people the other part, the other side, there are so many things, but this side where he's saying this part is okay, but you just see it is just the river which has separated them, and that part is trying to show us that is where Winnable land is, and I think that is the side where Rosio Mom is having a land. So Mura Sensor is trying to plan now. If you want to retire, if you want to stay near Mura Sensor, it's trying to get a plan whereby you can invest here, you do business with him together so that you can build villas. Again, it's now coming with another one. Every week, new profession. Every week, new profession. Like now, we have different profession now. Now we are turning into maybe building houses now, villas. Now Mura Sensor is trying to lure people again. Not Appalusa again. Now we want to build villas. We were in Appalusa, safari. Now Appalusa is going down. Now it was now solar. Now solar is going down. Before we started, now we are on now villas. We want people to partner with him, and the lands have become very expensive. 15,000 US, 10,000 US. You see, because lands are not there now, and he's telling people not to buy land. Lands are supposed not to be bought, they are supposed to be leased. Let's continue here in Mura Sensor.
Actually, they're not even looking for investors because they already have land, this land here. I can lease it, but you have to build a beautiful house. I'm still thinking even the best way, because selling, you sell forever. But leasing is, even in the next 100 years, it can be passed along to my son or to my sons, depending on how many I'll have before I visit God, So something like that. But generally is every single day prices of land here, they are.
So you heard Mura Sensor talking about leasing the land, and when you want to build a house there, you have to build a very beautiful house. And with him, he's waiting. Even if you lease his land, he intends to take it back for his future generation, because he doesn't want to sell his land. And already he's been telling people to come and buy land in Yabohanse, buy land in Africa. So he's been lying to people. He's not been telling people the truth, because he knows land, if you are a foreigner, you cannot buy a land, you have to lease it. All this information he kept for himself. He never wanted to share because reason known to him. So the subscribers of Mura Sensor, if you've not heard Mura Sensor talking about this, now you know Mura Sensor, all this time he knew you cannot buy land. And I think this is the reason why JU, maybe he wanted to make papers, but it cannot work. He decided to go. And I think he got frustrated after giving his money out here and nothing is coming forth. He can never own this land, he just to lease it. So sometimes you get frustrated. I'm not saying because I know, but I see from the looks, the way things are happening, it's like I see a frustrated man. So Mura Senso is now telling people now, after a long time, is now telling people he cannot sell a land, he can only lease, because after leasing, after 99 years, you can take it and pass it to his generation. So you people who Mura Senso have been lying to you, that is now the thing on the ground. Naso also talked about the land as well. They came to talk about the land, this family. So I think that is all I have for you for now, because remember, I had made this type of video, this kind of video before, and then bad luck, I raised it. I pressed a wrong button and then it went. So back again with it. So I feel even the body is a bit tired. So thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share my videos, and let me know what you think of today's video. Otherwise, I love you all, and bye-bye. Bye.